Wait, what? MURS? On 888s? But MURS is on VHF. Yes, folks. Baofeng 888s radios. Very standard, very cheap, or should I say inexpensive actually. Available all over Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, Alibaba, Mama, everybody else. You can buy them for very little money. They work. There's no two ways about it. But these are supposed to be UHF radios. And I was thinking, is there anything else I could do with these? Because, as you know, and I will not endorse these units because the FCC has not approved these radios. They're not stamped in the back as FCC approved. However, a lot of people are using them for GMRS and FRS. So I found this very interesting video about how to put VHF on one of these radios. And I tested it, I tried it, and it worked. I put a link below to the video that I found referring to this. So I'm going to hook that up down there, and so you can link to it and see how that works first. So let's move on. Obviously, to program any one of these radios, you're going to need the standard Baofeng cable, which is pretty much the Kenwood standard connection cable. These are available pretty much everywhere on Amazon and eBay, and I will again put a link underneath to where you can get one of these. You're going to need one for any programming that you're going to do to your Baofengs. Now, Baofengs are marketed under lots of names. They can be called Baofeng, Pofeng, Louiton, and many other names. It's basically all the same radio. Now, I did try this modification on a C2 radio, which is a newer version, and it did not work. So I know it works on this, and I've converted these to European bands, and they work just as well. Again, I'm not endorsing this. This is just for educational purposes, so do it at your own risk. Remember, using this is not legal. So here goes. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this on. Power it on to channel 1, and let's see what frequency we get here. So it's 151.8, which is MURS 1.
2.
151.88.
3.
15194.
4.
154.6.
5.
And 154.65. So these are the 5 channels on MURS, which you can basically use license free. MURS is the multi-user radio system. It's something like FRS, but because it's a VHF frequency, it's not as crowded. Not too many people use MURS, with the exception of some retail operations. I believe like Costco and Walmart still use them. So if you're close to one of those, you may not want to use that. But otherwise, you do get 5 channels that you can use on your property. If you're on a farm, you're out on a trip or something, it's a lot easier to use. Now, what have I done with the other channels that are on here? Well, here's something very interesting. Look at channel 6.
Waves 4 to 7 feet, occasionally to 9 feet, subsiding to 3 to 5 feet. Saturday night, north winds 10 to 20 knots becoming northwest. Waves 2 to 4 feet.
Yes, I put weather, NOAA, on channel 6.
Power on. 6. 7.
And 7 also has a
Low-lying riverbanks along Bluegrass Road and in Wildwood Estate, east of Sumaba Resort. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook.
Now, I have disabled transmission on these channels, so you cannot transmit on these, but you can receive, so you can receive your local weather broadcasts. I've left channels 6, 7, and 8 for that purpose. And once you go to channels
Power on. 7.
9 and up, we are up on basically FRS frequencies, 462,
10.
46258,
11,
46261,
12,
63,
13,
66,
14,
68,
15,
71,
16,
and 46756. So those are basically FRS channels. Just remember a couple of things you need to do. If you decide to go ahead and do this, you will need to replace your antenna, because the standard antenna that comes on these radios is only for UHF, and it pretty much says so here. Let me see if I can get that somehow in there. It does not. It'll not focus. Oh, there you go. That's a 400 to 480 megahertz, and you will need to get a different antenna that will do both VHF and UHF in order to work correctly. So this is both VHF and a UHF antenna. You can get these really cheap on eBay or whatever. Now you can always also use other antennas that are commercially available that are very popular in the industry, like the NAGOYA 701C or obviously the NAGOYA 771s. Those will give you a better range, which, by the way, may get you in a little bit of hot water. So you may not want to do that. You want to stick to the little antennas and just use it for local use on your property and something like that. As long as you don't do anything nefarious, I don't believe you're going to have any problems with it. Well, hope you enjoyed this little short put together. Please subscribe. If you like the video, click like. It helps me out. Thank you.